My mum is a midwife and my sister is a midwife. So going into She Births, I had lots of preconceived ideas of what labour was going to be, and absolutely a lot of fear. And I looked on the website and it was about a joyous, positive experience, and I just remember reading that in disbelief going, that can't be true, that can't be possible. Anyway, we signed up for the course and it just, for me, it completely changed everything.
Because I had wanted to do a natural birth and just felt like I should learn whatever I could do to help myself.
We went on to Nadine's beautiful home and did just a day with her, which covered the whole She Births course. It was a real eye-opener. You know, I don't think of myself as a particularly ignorant person, but I actually really was around birth. Even though I'd already done it once before. One of the huge things that She Births gave me was knowledge about what is actually going on in the body in terms of all those hormonal interactions.
I decided to do She Births with my second child. The biggest difference for my husband and I was what my husband could do. He was so much more involved with the birth of my second daughter Lola. I was so much more empowered after She Births. So I came out of that first birthing experience and I felt as though other people were directing my film, and I didn't like that. So She Births really empowered me to make the choices that I wanted, the knowledge of what I wanted and how to communicate that really clearly. I had the most beautiful labour.
And I actually had no fear going into the labour. Like, I was really excited about it and I wanted it to come on.
I believed that it didn't have to be painful and that it could be a positive experience, and I had so many tools in my kit that I was able to actually get through the labour.
There's so many things that helped during the She Birth. Just really useful and helpful information. So knowledge that I wouldn't have come across anywhere else, which made a massive difference, I think.
Yeah, it helped us immensely. Like during pre-labour, we used all the belly breath and the visualisation.
I would recommend it to anyone. Knowing things like I could consciously be aware of what my hormones were doing at a particular point in time, and I knew that staying calm was the only way, so it sort of eliminated any fear.
The breathing got me fully dilated even though it was an induced labour.
Another huge area of help was with my partner and what he got out of it. I think he didn't really have much understanding of the birth process beforehand. I probably didn't either. I remember him saying during the course to me that I really understand now that this is all about you and I just want to be there for you. The course did was really help us work as a team.
Mostly, for both of us, it was the knowledge that we got there about just what's going on at any particular time, and how by maintaining some level of control, you were keeping your hormones doing what they were doing. You have a part to play in the labour.
But delivered the baby. So that was really amazing. We'd spoken about that at She Births and how that could be a part of your plan, and we never thought that was even possible before you had mentioned that.
It's just been so grateful that we were able to do it, and that door had been open for me, and I'd been shown that it was a possibility, especially after 2 cesareans. The obstetrician was extremely happy with us.
And the She Births course is so just really, really helpful and useful.
And to be then connected to a circle like this, a Soul Mama circle, and you know, it just keeps continuing that support. Yeah, it was a great course, and Nadine was amazing, and I'd recommend it to anyone.
She Births prepared him for labour, and you know, most guys don't have any idea less than what women do.
Dave was a little bit hesitant about going. It was on a weekend and he was like, oh, what's this rubbish going to be kind of thing.
It was a sunny weekend and all he wanted to do was go surfing, and so I sort of dragged him kicking and screaming. She Births was the first insight that he had into birth.
And he sort of was looking around other couples and looked at me like, oh God, you know, do we have to talk to everyone? You know, we're going to have to share stuff. And then we got there, and actually, since it's all been said and done, he has not stopped raving about it. He talks to other people about it, to the point where I say to him, Dave, just calm down.
My partner Paul, he really enjoyed She Births, and again it was a really educative experience for him. Just all the physiological stuff, but also particularly what he could do to assist me, not just in the birth but also prenatally leading up.
After She Births, I think we felt really empowered. We left definitely feeling more together than when we arrived. He had no fear after the course.
He got a lot out of it. I think he felt really empowered.
He took on board that he was kind of a vital part of that whole process. I didn't have to explain anything to him. And when I was in the transition stage, he knew what was happening and he was able to really encourage me. And there was no fear on his face, which was really important for me.
Both of us went in feeling really open and like we could do this now. I think we had the knowledge to go into the birth without any fear.
Dave's busy being one of your biggest fans.